You know, that decision is now before the Supreme Court, and conservatives have seized on it in these early efforts to try to build a case against Judge Sotomayor. This wasn't a traditional discrimination case.
Every day I go to work, I had to pin this lieutenant's badge on me. It reminds me I got screwed out of a captain's badge because of the color of my skin.
Matt Marcarelli, a 15-year veteran firefighter, got the top score on a promotions exam. He was first in line for captain. But not everyone did so well. In fact, not one of the 28 black candidates in a field of 118 scored high enough to be promoted.
It looked like the exam might have been discriminatory against some of the minority test takers. And that was certainly a red flag for the city under the law.
Black firefighters say the test was unfair.
Written tests aren't the best way to judge a person on how they perform at their job.
The city decided to throw out the test results, fearing a lawsuit by the black firefighters. They got one anyway from the white and Hispanic firefighters, who said New Haven's decision discriminated against them. They lost in court and they appealed, and that's how this case got to Sonia Sotomayor. What has all of Washington talking is what happened next. Sotomayor and two fellow appellate judges dismissed the white firefighters' claims and 2,000 pages of court papers and filings in one paragraph.
It leads one to think that Judge Sotomayor and her two colleagues who were involved in the case simply wanted to bury the claims of the New Haven firefighters.
On the next appeal to the full 13-member court, the judges were more conflicted. 6 sharply objected to the short, unsigned opinion, saying it failed to examine any of the law. The Supreme Court agreed to consider the case. In arguments last month, the justices indicated they may rule against the city and give the white and Hispanic firefighters another chance. Now, Sotomayor's supporters defend that one-paragraph decision. They say the law was so clear she really didn't need to do anything more. We'll see what the Supreme Court says next month. Its decision is expected before Sotomayor's confirmation hearings get underway. Robin?
Well, Jan, of course, her friends are saying one thing. Republican leading voices are saying quite another, even going as far as to call her being a racist. How effective can those efforts be in derailing her nomination?
Well, Robin, at the end of the day, Republicans are saying privately, and some that I've spoken with, that they really see no chance. I mean, you've got a solid majority of Democrats in the Senate. You've got a really popular president. So unless something, scandalous comes out, and we have no indication that's going to happen at this point, she's qualified, she's experienced, it's going to be almost impossible for Republicans to do anything to stop her.
It's rare to see someone not get a nomination, not to be confirmed. I mean, we've had withdrawals. Harriet Miers comes to mind. Bork, of course, was rejected, but it's not that common, is it?
No, and I mean, you've got to go back 20 years, really, to Judge Robert Bork. The Senate rejected his nomination based on his ideology. They didn't agree with his approach to the law, but that was a really different time. Democrats were in control of the Senate, and you had a Republican in the White House. Here you've got Democrats in the Senate and a Democrat in the White House, and Republicans are kind of just sitting there trying to make this case, and it's going to be almost impossible, like I said.
All right, Jan, thanks so much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks.